All right. Whatever was going on there, I have no idea. Yeah, my browser Chrome is acting up. I'm back. I'm back. Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me? I was frozen, right? All right. Let me see here. I wonder what was going on with that. It's gonna be a lot of funny stuff going on here. Even when I was on TV show earlier on, there were problems with my internet. So today, not today, we did here, Sha. We have to continue to do the Lord's work, have to the best of our abilities. But yes, today let's talk about Nigeria shock with one of the highest divorce rates in the world. Isn't that crazy? Yep. Nigeria shocked with the one of the highest divorce rates in the world. Now, here's the thing: a lot of people they have different ideas out there. Early on we're talking about Nigeria. In terms of their abilities to keep records. Now, let me see if I can reopen this again, and then hopefully I can stop it from loading all kind of gibberish. I don't know what happened there, but there's a report on something that's been going on with all the blogs. I think it's all the blogs acting up. So it could be my browser. I need to clean stuff up here. But Nigerian among countries with the highest, hold on, no, it's acting up again. Let me see if I can you guys hear me? Let me see. Let me just make sure. Pardon me. Technology, we're having technical difficulties. I think we should be fine now though. But let me just make sure that my monitor is set up. So in case I go out again, I can at least know. Let's see. Okay, so Nigeria amongst countries with highest divorce rates. Divorce.com, a United States. Hold on one second. Here you go. All right, good. We're good to go. Divorce.com, a United States website which offers, I'm reading from Premium Times NG, a United States website which offers resources and support. Yeah, okay, that makes sense now. Okay, that's making sense. I see what happened there. Hold on one second. All right, I think some kind of virus has attacked their website, but I know what to do. Hold on one second. There you go. Okay. Let me take this out. There you go. All right. So hold on one second, guys. Just wanted to grab all the information and then we'll take it from there. All right. Perfect. I think I got it now. Okay. We have it now. So there's a lot of stuff is attacking a lot of websites online right now. So it's going to take a minute. Can you guys hear me? Yes, you can hear me. Okay, so sorry about this. Nigeria shocks with one of the highest divorce rates in the world. So let me go ahead and read it. So here's what the report says. Divorce.com, a United States website which offers resources and support for navigating divorce, has included Nigeria on its list of countries with high divorce rates. All right, so how, we've always had a lot of people say, this is not Nigerians in the Western world. Though. This is not Nigerians in the Western world. This is in Nigeria on ground, okay? But let me wait till maybe I'm wrong. So they've included Nigeria in its list of countries with high divorce rates. So maybe it's actually Nigeria because it's a United States website, right? But let's see what it says. According to the data published on their website in July, Nigeria ranked 11th out of 26 countries with the highest divorce rates. The results were meticulously obtained after sampling respondents from these countries, and compiling statistics from 16 primary sources, ensuring a comprehensive and reliable research process. The report also revealed a significant trend. Women in sub-Saharan Africa, especially Nigeria, are taking the initiative in divorce more often than men. Well, that's kind of consistent with what we already know before, right? The 70% of divorces, especially by modern people, are initiated by the women. Okay, what does that tell us? Well, they're the one that's finding their way to the court system to pull the trigger. Okay, that's really all it tells. All right. Divorce more often than men, a powerful reflection on changing gender dynamics. It's a powerful reflection on changing gender dynamics. What should we do with this? We can either close our eyes with a blindfold and just pretend like it's not happening, or we can ask even tougher questions, right? It's up to us, right? Now, if you're enjoying your marriage, you might not be able to relate, which is glory be to God. Anyway, according to the data, Maldives has the highest divorce rate of 5.52%, while India has the lowest rate of 0.01%. What number? Maldives has the highest divorce rate of 5.52%. How can that be the highest? Highest of what? Anyway, Maldives tops the list because women in the country have become more financially independent. So that's a factor. Women becoming financially independent translates to more divorce. Yeah. Now, what do we do with that information? We can look at women and say, because of money. So you're just leaving your man. You go collect. We can look at that. You can look at it that way. But again, I think we need to ask tougher questions. Let me know what your thoughts are as we're going through this, right? Let me know what your thoughts are because I'm coming to the chat. All right. So women in that country have become more financially independent and can sustain themselves without husbands. Okay. So that's almost translating to, the only reason why women marry husbands is because of money. See how that backfired real quick, right? So, but let's keep going. Also, there is little to no stigma associated with getting divorced in modern Maldives. However, India has the lowest divorce rate because marriage is highly valued. Okay. So these are the reasons why people are staying, not necessarily because they're having a good time, but marriage itself is highly valued, and divorce has historically been stigmatized, which has created intense social pressure to maintain the marriage, even in the face of difficulties. All right. I guess they're about to give us a rationale. Divorce.com claimed that Nigeria's divorce rate reached 2.9% in 2023. Now, again, 2.9%, right, is of the population. You get it? It's not the same number as 50% are filing for divorce. That's 50% of marriage. There's a difference, mathematics, sorry. There's a difference between percentage of marriages and percentage of the population. So that's what you're looking at, okay? So the rationale, Divorce.com claimed that Nigeria's divorce rate reached 2.9% in 2023 based on available data on marriage and divorce. Even though that's the only available data, that still put us as number 11 in the world, right? Which translates to 1.8% divorces per 1,000 people in the same year. Do you get it? When I get it, you get it? You get it or you don't get it?
You get it? Okay. If you don't get it, forget about it. Right.
Yeah, hit the like button, hit the like button. Let's think. I was struggle streaming a little bit in the beginning, but I think we should be good now. Okay. All right. All right. Let me continue. So based on available data on marriage and divorce, which translate to 1.8 divorces per 1,000 people in the same year. Just like Maldives, Nigeria was ranked 11th among the countries with the highest divorce rate because its women are financially independent and can sustain themselves without husbands. Okay. We don't know where they collected data from, but wherever they collected data from, they have probably tried their best to make sure that they are keeping things within similar context. It's never perfect. These statistics are never perfect. Just keep that at the back of your mind. This is just interesting. That's all. And maybe we can learn one or two things. They stated that the data was arrived at based on scholars' belief that high divorce rates in Western countries stem from the reduced stigma surrounding divorce and the growing financial independence of women. Okay. So men, another way you can look at it is that men used to just bring money to the table. They need more than money to bring to the table right now. How do we know? Well, the richest people in the world up till maybe yesterday, I don't know. Last time I checked, they are all divorced. So Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, who else? Elon Musk, is he divorced? I'm not sure. So obviously money is not enough. Honestly, money is good. Money is keke. Money is the root of all evils. Money is the vehicle. Money is the tool that we all need to exchange value in our world, right? But when you get in the grand scheme of things, when you really start to get down deep there into the issues, money is not enough. Okay, if love is not enough, damn sure money is not going to be enough. Are you kidding me? Anyway, countries with higher divorce rates than Nigeria include the Maldives, Cuba 2.9% in Cuba, Finland has 2.4%, Sweden has 2.5%, Denmark 2.7%, and Ukraine 3.1%. Oh wow, Ukraine. For instance, Canada, a country with a similar socio-economic profile to Nigeria, had a divorce rate of 2.8%. While India, a country with a different cultural and religious context, had a divorce rate of 0.1%. Now, other countries with lower divorce rates than Nigeria include Malta, 0.6%, Ireland, 0.7%, Ireland people, Guatemala, how do you pronounce it? Guatemala, Jesus Christ, Guatemala 0.6%, Venezuela 0.7%, Uruguay 0.8%. Again, all these countries, we don't know exactly what kind of records they're keeping, so take all of this with a pinch of salt. Okay, societal statistics does not have to be your story. Keep that at the back of your mind. Austria, which is why you shouldn't be using it to support stupid points to stay in funky marriages. Just work on your marriage. Okay, stop getting obsessed with these statistics because you have no idea the biases behind these studies. Okay, Austria 1.6%, Belgium 1.8%. Now, factors that contributed to divorce, according to divorce.com, various factors influence a country's divorce rate, and these factors differ across continents. In the countries with the highest divorce rates, religion, local divorce laws. Now, religion can be positive and negative. Sometimes people holding on to religion allow them to hold on to their personal and moral values, right? Which also helps them navigate life. For some other people, these are the excuses that they use to manipulate and punish other people. Religion precisely is the excuses that they use to perpetuate bad behavior. So it depends. You can't really make that. It depends on so many things, right? So religion, as like everything else, is a double-edged sword. It depends on what individuals are using it for. Okay. What else? All right, so religion, local divorce laws, lack of social support, and limited employment opportunities are significant contributors. Most people, by the time they get through just 2 of those 7 factors, they're tired. They just conclude based off of the side of their brain that works. Okay, they generalize. These factors can lead to a breakdown in trust and communication, making it difficult for couples to maintain a healthy and committed relationship. Other common factors include marrying too young, right? Marrying too young, 45.1%. Financial hardship, 36.7%, right? Okay, so marrying too young is 41.1%, okay? Financial hardship, 36.7%. These are the factors that contribute to the data we've been talking about. Substance abuse, 40.6%. And domestic violence, 23.5%. All right. Now, in Africa, 11 other African countries were ranked behind Nigeria in divorce rates. These countries include Egypt, Algeria, Tunisia, Sudan, Mauritius, Libya, South Africa, Ethiopia, Kenya, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique. Egypt's divorce rate was 2.2%. Algeria's 1.6%, Tunisia 1.2%, Sudan 1.5%, Mauritius 1.7%, Libya 0.2%, and South Africa 0.4%. That's interesting. I would think that women in South Africa are more financially independent, but who knows? Again, this is just what's being reported. Furthermore, Ethiopia has a divorce rate of 2.6%, Kenya 0.06%, Zimbabwe 0.7%, Mozambique 0.4%. So I'm now repeating them. I just mentioned their names before. Now I'm giving the percentage. Now, according to divorce.com, the primary factors influencing divorce in Africa include age at first marriage. Remember, we kind of mentioned that, right? Financial independence, polygyny, right? It's polygyny. Polygyny is something as polygamy, right? I never get it. I always forget, okay? Anyway, HIV and AIDS risk. Interesting. I don't know how that made it on the list. These are some of the factors, right? The report also revealed that women in sub-Saharan reporter initiated divorce more. Okay. All right. Let me see. We might start it to, no, not yet. All right. No, specifically 34.6% of women with secondary school education, 38.6% of those living in urban areas, 57.6% employed outside the household. The number is increasing the more independent they are. And 75.1% in monogamous unions have divorced. Ouch. Ouch. This is Sub-Saharan Africa divorce report, according to divorce.com. Additionally, they highlighted that marriage stability in Sub-Saharan African countries mainly depends on religion and extended family ties. That could be a good or a bad thing. Okay? The fact that marriage sustaining itself depends on religion, it depends on how you see it. That can actually mean a bad thing. That can also mean a good thing. I've mentioned that earlier on. For some people, religion is the reason, is what they're using as a tool to oppress other people. For some people, religion is what helps them maintain a moral standard, a driving factor in maintaining commitment, in doing what it takes to maintain commitment, because commitment will not maintain itself. You have to understand that those are still people that made those commitments, and if it doesn't feel right, they will break those commitments. And you can judge them all you want. Effectively, they will break those commitments. Okay? All right, another one, and I quote, in particular, conservative Christians who consider divorce a taboo in the past now increasingly believe it to be a better option than domestic violence and infidelity. More and more people are getting enlightened in that way. You say that's enlightenment. I know it depends. Like, it depends on what you're talking about. Yes, to many people, when you compare it, think about the reference here. They are referencing domestic violence and infidelity, right? Trust betrayal, somebody living in fear, right? Without trust. So when you compare it, obviously divorce becomes a better option. Now, if you're obsessed with using religion to manipulate others, you'll be like, wow, they should just stay because they committed. Well, good luck with that, because the numbers are saying more and more Christians, even conservative Christians, are believing that it's a viable option. I personally believe it's sometimes a viable option. All right. It's always a viable option if we're talking about domestic violence. It's always, it's not sometimes. In addition, if a marriage requires paying a substantial amount of money to the bride's family, maternal relatives will try to keep the union from falling apart. Okay. So money, because of the money they paid, right? Otherwise, they will have to return the portion or all of the bride price, divorce.com added. Is Oyibo people writing that they've done studies or they've interviewed people? They know about the bride price. Don't deceive yourself. Okay. All right. Let me see here. I think we've done well here. So what are we going to get out of this? What are we getting out of this? Why are we covering this on Man of Prestige? Why? What can we get out of this? I'm going to come to the chat. Maybe you guys can help me with that. It's a lot of numbers. You got to be careful with the statistics, because statistics are double-edged sword. you can use it to hurt yourself as much as you can use it to build yourself. It's completely up to you what you do with it. It's kind of like social media, kind of like religion, kind of like all these other things that we tend to reference so quickly. But let me come to the chats. We're not doing too badly. Shout out to all the 11 of people watching us. Shout out to you. I see you. I see you. Thank you for being here. All right. So, are they going to blame this on women going abroad or opening eye? Now, wow. They're gonna blame it on enlightenment. On what's the other word? There's the other word I'm looking for. Enlightenment, not enlightenment, but not socialization, but civilization, right? But they're not gonna call it civilization because civilization sounds too positive. It's something like the world is devolving, like this world is coming to an end, like it's the end of the world, like the Bible. Revelation says. That's what they're going to blame it on. Unfortunately, it's not going to be that easy to escape the issues. The issues are what we talk about here all the time. Skill set. Your own personal story is what matters. You have one of two choices when it comes to statistics. 100% is going to survive. You're going to thrive even beyond surviving in your marriage. Or 0% is going to end like 100% to the end, right? Those are the stories that you personally would tell, and that's what I would focus on if I were you, as opposed to, now the statistics can be helpful in terms of societal impact, societal, like civilization, technology impact on marriages in general. It can be helpful if you're not using it to criticize or to shame your partner. It can be very useful to know what's going on out there so you can protect your own, right? That can be. So it depends on what you choose to do with it, right? Perhaps women are now liberated from being subdued and put under. Absolutely, Sparkleberry. That's what's going on. That's a big piece of what's going on. I find it fascinating how divorce is illegal in the Philippines. I never knew that. And I didn't know that.
I never expected it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I wonder what else, other ways that's impacting the quality of life out there. I wonder. It'll be interesting to study. So what is to blame? Women's financial independence or men's insecurities or something else entirely? I'm blaming, what's a better word I could use? I'm definitely going to blame close-mindedness. Close-minded people will continue to collect for marriage. Yeah, life evolves, so you have to just stay aware and be open-minded and be ready to pivot. It's not just marriage, it's anything in life. Anything that's worthwhile in life, you have to pivot. Pivot doesn't mean it has to tamper with your morals or your personal sense of value. It doesn't mean that. It just means you have to sit with yourself and adjust with the times, with the context, with the era that you live in. So, and if you're not willing to do that, if you keep trying to call 1975 what do you call it, tradition to the forward, you will continue to collect. It's just what it is. I didn't create that. It's just what it is. Blaming women is not going to solve the problem. There are women blaming women for this too, but that's not going to solve the problem, because that's not the problem. That's not the problem. The problem is close-mindedness. That's what it is. And note, so close-mindedness can be interpreted as, so we should just allow people to be doing all kind of stuff, maybe changing their orientation. We should just be open to all kind of conversation around sexual orientation. Listen, it's up to you what to do with what I said. But for you to think that life is going to remain the same, you to think about time now. It could make sense now. There's nothing like that in life now.
Juju be that.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah. Sparkleberry says, I know the statistics may be inaccurate. It is only the reported ones that have been captured. Yes, I mentioned that. There are biases behind the scenes. Just keep that at the back of your mind. Yes. Elon Musk has had at least 2 divorces. So all that money did not help. That's like the end of money right there. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you. Dangote divorced. Adeduna gets first 5 left him. Interesting. That's true. I don't think that's first wife left him. I never knew that.
I never expected it.
I didn't know that. I didn't knew that. One thing about Elon, he loves making them babies. Oh yeah, he has a bunch of babies, right? Let's see. As a tech kings, so you have to stay joined together forever. Illegal. That's what they said, though. That's what D said, though. And I think D is a lawyer. You have come again. Voila. Let's see. Yes, because of the strong influence of traditional Catholic Church, there are no grounds upon which people can get divorced. There have been talks to outlaw it, though. Now, here's the thing: if they have resources to help people thrive in a marriage, then fine, But I would like to see some other more studies around that to see how that works, because honestly, not every situation is salvageable, right? So some people are just not a match. It was all wrong from the beginning and it should have never been, right? Okay, so if you try it, you can never come out of it. Yep. APC Bishop also had statistics. Voila. Any story about Tyrese today? As he stopped talking, I enjoyed the analysis of his story yesterday. I haven't seen anything. So some people are probably still watching the 2-hour-long podcast. It might still come out. We shall see. Yes, D is a lawyer along with Marriott and Misty. Yeah. All right, hit the like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified when we go live. With that being said, yeah, we have some more stuff to cover today. What are your thoughts? What do you think about this? What does this mean to you? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm interested in knowing how you interpret all of the data we talked about. I'll be right back.
Hey Prestige fam, show some love to the video. Hit like, subscribe, and share. Are you in Europe, America, and struggling in your relationship? From argument to abuse and trust issues, we're here to help.
Lola and I founded Prestige Marriage Academy to transform your story. With 20 years of friendship, 17 years of marriage, experience with navigating the ups and downs of marriage, and personalized coaching, includes 24/7 support. Ignorance is expensive. WhatsApp us at +1 732 305 8577 to book a free discovery session today and take charge now.
Don't wing it.
Join us in creating the love life you deserve.
All right, everybody, welcome back. I think something is definitely going on here with my I'm back. Can you guys still hear me? Something is definitely going on. Let me refresh this page and I'll be right back, okay?